They say lawyers are the only ones who can draft a 100-page document and call it a brief, but I will try and be brief. I would like to share, however, a few thoughts with you today. The first one is a thought of thanks. I am so incredibly humbled, honored, and appreciative of the Justice for All Volunteer of the Year Award that the Cleveland Metropolitan Bar Association has bestowed upon me. Those of us fortunate to have time and or funds to donate to charitable and civic causes, we do so for intrinsic rewards and community impact, not for external recognition. However, it is always gratifying to be able to celebrate the need for paying it forward with those who are charter members of the choir, so to speak. So thank you to the CMBA for selecting me for this honor. Thank you also to my law firm, Kohrman, Jackson, and Krantz, for encouraging its lawyers to be involved in the community. And thank you to my family for sharing me with and joining me in support of my many causes. My second thought today is that there are so many who do so much more for God, country, community, and those in need who have not been formally recognized. So I would like to share this award with them and remind them that they are truly making a difference and they are very much appreciated. My third reflective thought upon receiving this award is that while I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up, I think I know now who I need to be. I need to be the lawyer, the husband / father / grandfather, the councilman for 6 terms and counting, the planning chair, the volunteer juvenile magistrate, the 3 R's teacher and community member, cancer fund coordinator, the college now mentor, and the few other things that I am today. I had hints of a calling, so to speak, being a child of the 60s and 70s. It was hard not to be socially conscious then. Remember, JFK said, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Martin Luther King had a dream that I wish could be fully realized today. A movie about a man from India who just wanted a nice seat on a train to be able to practice law in South Africa reminded us that we need to be the change that we want to see in the world. And Perry Mason said to try and live your life the way you wish other people would live theirs. Fortunately, I had parents, teachers, camp owners, and other mentors who reinforced those values and the principle that while charity may begin at home, it should not end there. But I was confused. Should I be the next Perry Mason, the next President of the United States, the next Gandhi perhaps, or just the next president of our family's real estate business? Well, after about a 25-year identity crisis, I realized that perhaps prophet-like leader of the free world was a bit too opportunistic and didn't pay many bills. I came to this realization by focusing in a bit closer and seeing what people in Northeast Ohio, many of whom are members of the Bar Association, needed to do to make our little corner of the world a better place to live, raise a family, work, and play in. For example, when I saw that the graduation rate for Cleveland Metropolitan School District was 56%, I needed to be involved with the amazing 3 R's program of the CMBA. Fortunately, so many others have seen the same need to help, and I believe the graduation rate is now over 80%. I saw my sister lose her struggle to cancer while she was in her 30s and saw 5-year survival rates around 50%, so I needed to help form and lead a family foundation dedicated to cancer research, treatment, and care. Again, fortunately, so many others have seen the same need to help, and I believe the 5-year cancer survival rate is now over 70%. I saw the need after the deaths of Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice, George Floyd, and others for more diversity, equity, belonging, and inclusion. And while on Counsel for Moreland Hills, I helped form our village's Diversity, Equity, Belonging, and Inclusion Commission. When I saw that cities are responsible for 70% of global CO2 emissions, and read all the research that my son Michael showed me about how messed up our planet is and will be due to climate change if we don't do something now, I needed to inspire and help our Counsel for Moreland Hills legislate for solar panels on our buildings and otherwise reduce our carbon footprint in a hurry. And when I saw that car accidents were the leading cause of death for youth and that 50% were alcohol related. And when I remembered how one mistake as a juvenile could have turned me into a statistic, I needed to be a volunteer juvenile magistrate, a member of the board of Ohio's Prevention Alliance, and a College Now mentor. Finally, my last thought of this day is that if you also see our community's needs and want to get involved but don't know how to be a part of the change that you want to see in the world, CMBA makes it very easy. As their website aptly provides, whether you have 1 hour once a year or 1 day a month to devote to volunteer service, the CMBA has the perfect opportunity for you to give back to the community. They have pro bono programs focusing on legal services to low-income and homeless individuals. They have joint programs supporting various nonprofit organizations. They have youth programs like the 3 R's and mock trial, and so much more. So I would encourage you today to log on to the CMBA website and find the solution to your identity and/or midlife crisis. CMBA has done wonders for mine. Thank you.